And the last hadith, إن الحلال بين والحرام بين وبينهما متشابهات. The halal is clear and the haram is clear. Each one of us knows what's halal and what's haram. And there is some foggy areas, some areas that mix up. And Rasulullah says, if you're in doubt, stay away from it. Subhanallah. If you're in doubt, stay away. He gave us an example. A shepherd who takes his sheep in an area where it's protected because somebody owns it. When Rasulullah says, eventually the sheep will cross in this protected area and destroy it or eat it, and that's haram. So stay away from it. Find another place. Subhanallah. And here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rasul tells us that once Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected, أَلَا إِنَّ وَحِمَ اللَّهِ مَحَارِمُهُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have told us al-haram. What is al-haram? So stay away from al-haram. We know what it is and we stay away. And if we doubt, we stay out of the doubt. Stay out of the grey area. Subhanallah. So here the hadith is telling us very simple what is halal and what's haram. And Rasulullah says al-halal is very clear in our mind. And al-haram, the ism, the bad things, is something that we don't want to talk to others about and we want to keep to ourselves. So this is the test. If you want to know something is bad or haram, say, would you be able to talk to others in front of others about it? Simple test. When we do something right, we're not afraid. But when we're doing something wrong, we want to cover up. We don't want to tell people. We don't want to know people know. So it's a simple test that Rasulullah says, ask your heart. Ask your heart will tell you. And if your heart says it's wrong, stay away. But what do? Our heart tells us it's wrong, so we try to find a sheikh who will tell us this is right, who will give us a fatwa that this is right, even though our heart has told us already it's wrong. So we keep going from one sheikh to another till we find somebody who tells us it's okay, do it. Subhanallah. So here al-halal bayyin wal-haram bayyin. 4 hadiths, subhanallah, that us as Muslims, if we live by, we will be happy. We will live a good life. First is the intention. We have to have a good intention, and everything we're rewarded is intention. And the second hadith, to be a good Muslim, mind our own business. Focus on our business, not other people's business. Third one, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. You do not believe till you love for your brother what you love for yourself. Simple test. When you want something, say, does my brother want the same? How could I share it with others? Rather than, how do I not tell anybody to take more for myself? And the last hadith, al-halal bayin wal-haram bayin. Halal is clear and haram is clear. And as we look, subhanallah, and we watch TV, and we watch what's happening in the Muslim and Arab world these days, and Muslims are killing each other. And subhanallah, we're all quick to blame the leaders. And are they to blame? Yes. But who is pulling the trigger? So yes, a crazy leader asked to pull the trigger. Does that mean me as a Muslim go and kill my Muslim brother because somebody crazy told? We are accountable. And the Rasulullah says, لا طاعة لمخلوق في معصية الخالق. You do not obey a creature if it disobeys Allah. And yes, killing our Muslim brothers is disobeying to Allah. Because we can only kill bil-haq. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you kill somebody who killed somebody. That's the haq. Not because indiscriminately like we're seeing. So لا طاعة لمخلوق في معصية الخالق. You do not obey a creature in disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And yet you wonder, why are the soldiers doing this? They are Muslim soldiers. Why? Because they did not understand Islam. Somebody told us Islam is growing a beard and wearing a dress and go and do whatever you like, kill up people indiscriminately. That's okay. If they understood Islam, they will know that this is wrong.